All right. So OpenAI just announced something that it's pretty much going to change the way that 90% of real estate agents completely run their business and being obsolete. And what I mean by this is that most agents had no idea when it's coming. I basically just spent the last hour analyzing every single announcement from OpenAI's Dev Day. And what I discovered is going to fundamentally change how real estate works forever. So if you're a realtor still doing things the old way, this video might be a wake-up call that saves your career. So let me actually break down exactly what this means for you and your business and what the future of real estate holds for you. So let's kind of run back and play this video just so you get a little bit of the concept of kind of what happened around Dev Day. Now, the major key thing that you can see from this is that OpenAI has incorporated a lot of additional software
effectively a way that you can access different sites as well as their function directly with the GPT. Say, for instance, if you want to connect to something like Spotify and make a playlist, so ChatGPT can do really well at creating things, but this takes it a step further where it will actually go and create
access the Zillow application, which is completely changing the game. Almost kind of like an Absalom moment that we're kind of going through, that OpenAI is going through. So on top of that, they also launched something that they call, let me actually skip to it.
Zillow and find different information about cities. And there's a ton of different use cases for this, whether it's using Canva within ChatGPT, leveraging even Expedia, or a number of other sites that they had included announcement as. Next up, arguably their biggest.
Create whatever you want, prompting ChatGPT to be able to access whatever application that you're trying to use, and then hold it and create it right then and there. Now, another feature that they also launched that's super important for you to know is the Agent Kit. This is a no-code platform that lets anyone build AI agents. So remember back in those videos when I was building a lead qualification bot, this is now 10 times easier to go this out. Instead of spending hours, using things like Make.com, Zapier, or N8N, especially in having that technical difficulty and that technical background to be able to understand how to implement AI agents using that. OpenAI created their own integrated application to create these agents and make it like 10 times easier. But here's what agents won't understand. So like I said, apps within ChatGPT, like Zillow integration I showed you, you can now connect Zillow, Spotify playlists. You can even book flights through Expedia. This means that your AI assistant can now take action on these things, being able to go into the applications that are connected to ChatGPT to be able to do this for you automatically. So this is a huge in terms of what's being changed and iterated in terms of AI and all the processes put in place. So not just to give an advice, but imagine if AI can search MLS and schedule showings and follow up with leads automatically for you. It help you save your time back and give you a lot more time on the things that matter to you the most, which is building that client relationships and just doing what you do best as being a realtor yourself. So ChatGPT is 120 per million output tokens, which is super expensive, but the cheaper models like in Real-Time Mini are 70% less expensive. So this creates a two-tier system for premium AI for top agents and budget AI for everyone else.
Each platform is very something like N8N, where it effectively to build AI having to write, you still sort of have to think through some of the conditional states and the logic of the overall easy interface for actually setting up all of the different features. You're going to be able to access things like file search, different MCP you can tie in within this. You can also create custom feeds along different conditional routes of architecture that you set up as well. Next up, you can generate videos from Sora 2 from the API. So this is going to unlock
the whole
you can
personal touch
customize these
argument
as
is
well as their
died
prompt
because it just
depending
keeps
on
saying
your use
AI
case.
can't
So there
replace
is Sora
relationships,
2,
which
as
is
Sora
true
2
to an
Pro,
extent, but
simple as
these new AI
selecting the
agents
model
can
as
have
well
a
as
natural
passing in the
conversation,
prompt.
understand
And then once you
context,
submit the
and take
request,
action.
you'll be
So your
able to
personal
pull
touch won't matter
forward
if you never
the
get the chance
generation.
to
Now,
even
obviously,
use it
this
in the
does
first place
take a little
because
bit of
agents
time
are
to
being
generate
quick
the
and
video,
fast
so
and
just be
taking
mindful of
advantage of
that.
your leads
Next
to
up
your
is
pipeline.
kind of
So
an
technology
update
gap
within
is
Codex,
basically
mostly
a huge
around
divide
actually
between
access
so 6
it
months ago,
within
text ID
Slack.
agents
And
have
in
been
addition to
abandoned.
that,
New
there is
agents
a
that I
Codex.
system
If
won't
you do want
even
to create
be
your
in the
agents,
game.
want to build
So
something
this
like
isn't
your
about
own thing like
being
Lovable
better
or one of
anymore.
these
It's
app
about
builders,
survival,
you can
being able to
leverage the
adapt to this
Codex
new
SDK
technology
or
while
something
it's
like
here
that.
to
Now,
stay on the
additionally,
cutting
there
edge of
is
everything,
also
utilize
usage.
it
So
in
you're
a
going
way
to be all of the
to
different
take advantage
analytics
of it and
of
be on
actually your
forefront time.
usage as
So
well. Another
let
one
me
that I
actually
think a
cut
lot of
this
people will
video
be
and
excited
show
about
you
is
the
GP Pro
real
is
world
now
application
within
in terms of
the
building this
API. Now,
agent
the
out,
one
and then going ahead and showing you how easy it actually is to build out a simple qualification agent if you were to embed this on your website, through WhatsApp or any channel that you want to embed it through. So let's go into the agent builder platform and it's actually go in step by step and show you how you actually can do this out yourself. All right, so now we're on the OpenAI platform. We are on the Agent Kit. This is released to everyone, so anyone can use this. It's completely for free. If not, then I believe it maybe is just a $20 version of ChatGPT. So let's go to create and let's actually go on this platform. This will show you how easy it is compared to N8N, in which you haven't seen other agent builder platforms. So they make the UI very simple. It's not too complex. And so it's very easy for anyone to go in and create a simple agent for yourself and for whatever use case that you want to use it for. So it already gives you Start, which is just a start button. What you can do is you can even go into a platform like Claude or even ChatGPT in and of itself literally take a screenshot of this and ask like, how do I build an agent step by step, which is literally what I did for this video demonstration, just to show you that I don't have a technical background and that if I can do it, anyone else can do it as well too. So all we're going to do is for the agent, it just simply inputting a prompt for the instruction that you want the agent to do. So I said you are a friendly real estate assistant from Apex AI, hoping to qualify potential leads. Your goal is to gather the following information and naturally your conversation. 1, name, best contact number. 2, are you looking to buy or sell? Budget. 3 is the budget range. 4 is timeline. 5 is location area. And important guidelines to be conversational, warm, and professional. Ask questions naturally. Don't make it feel like an interrogation. Ask common questions, yada, yada, yada. As you can see, this is the whole prompt that I have fully laid out. For this demo presentation, this is just a lead qualification for anyone that's a homeowner that is looking to buy or sell their home. If you're a realtor, from there, we're just going to go in and drag the if-else statement right over here. Plug that in. And then simply just pull this in. This is literally direct from ChatGPT. This is an if else, so we're just giving it conditions, so that way if they're not qualified, then we know that they'll get redirected to a different area. So if else, so this is just like a 6 months if they don't meet like the budget and timeline. So let's say that a homeowner is planning on selling their home with 8 months or a year from now. And within this prompt, we have our timeline and budget to 6 months. So that means in terms of immediate action, we wouldn't want to qualify this lead yet. You could probably put them as a long-term merger sequence, but in terms of immediate action and selling compared to a homeowner who's ready to sell within 3 to 4 months, then you probably want to take immediate action on that and qualify them a lot more and move them to a different pipeline. So that's for this demo presentation I'm using. So near, just drag the transform node right over here. Let's do that. And we're just going to drag another one right over here. And just like that. So if else, if the statement is true, it's going to go to this one. And then if not, then it's going to go to this statement. And then from there, we'll just end it. So drag over the end node right over here. Super easy and super clean. Not too complex, not too sophisticated. Now we're just going to add in the parameters for this transform node as we're going to pull this for ChatGPT. And if you want, I'm also going to link in the description below the prompt and everything I've gone to kind of build this out, so you can do it for yourself in terms of this use case and how simple and easy it is. And if you ever run into any errors or problems, you can always take a screenshot and simply be able to create this agent for you. Now in terms of AI, we're going to get to a place where these applications and agent builder platforms are going to be able to simply type in a description and you'll have your fully AI agent built out. We're going to get to a point where as this technology is advancing, you won't even have to even go in and build the agent step by step like I'm doing it right now. We're probably going to get to a point where we can be able to just simply type in a quick little prompt, and then the agent will fully be built out and connect all the tools and integrations in and of itself. I just copy and paste it just like that. Now we're going to take the other one and just copy and paste it. Just like that. And that's it. That's pretty much literally the full agent builder. And on top of this too, OpenAI is going to be rolling out a lot more applications that you can be able to connect this with. So I think for now, you can connect this to your Google account. So like Google email. Let's actually go ahead and see some of these. So there's different model types, tools, web search, MCP server. There's also a chat kit as well too. I believe they also announced widgets, so you can make your own widgets for how you want the output to look for some of these as well too. You can do file search, set up guardrails and stuff like that. So, and it's on this agent. Oh, we can click publish. The best part now is that anytime you make any changes or updates, you can always just republish it and just kind of update it and refresh it. So it makes it super simple and easy. So you can set your chat domain and along with the workflow ID as well too. So we're going to go ahead and preview this. Say hi. And the thing is too, when it's showing you just displaying the output, it's kind of going in and showing you what exactly it's going to be able to gather and scrape this information. Yeah, so this is hi there, great to meet you. I'm here to help you with your real estate plans. Could I start with your name and the best phone number to reach you? And are you to buy or sell, or both? So in this case, we can say buy, and name. See, it's kind of showing you the back end process and what it's confirming. So it's hi there, salute. Thank you for reaching out. Got your number. And then as you can see, and is that the best number to reach you out? And it's texting okay. Just a couple questions so I can match you with the right. What is your budget range? Well, when are you hoping to move? Which area neighborhoods are you most interested in? Any must-have features, yards, garage, schools. If you haven't already, getting a quick mortgage pre-approved, strengthen your offers. and clarify your price to point you to a trusted lender. So as you can see, this is all coming in from the prompt and all the instructions you have. It really does just kind of show you that having a really good prompt does give you a better, and that it really does produce a better outcome for the results that you get for using even implementing an AI agent. So it's asking really good questions. If I'm pre-approved for a mortgage, it's asking any must-have features, and it's really getting all the data. So that way, say that if you were to have this agent on site, you can just send it directly onto or whatever spreadsheet automatic, and that way you can have context before you even hop on a meeting if they were to schedule or book a call, or just have more data context in terms of that prospect client. So let's go on and let's continue this demonstration. Sweet. All right, so I gave in my budget, in the city in Las Vegas, 6-month time frame, and I'm a 3-bedroom next to a school, preferably. So now it's reasoning. This is a great choice. Las Vegas has a terrific 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes with pools. We can definitely focus on our properties near the schools within a budget to $800K, and a 6-month time got a solid starting point. So to get to you with the best option, you need to sell a current home. Right, so we just said that. So it's great to meet you, Silu. Thank you for sharing your number. Absolutely can help you buy and sell to match the option. But all right, so as you see, that's pretty much just a little bit of a good gist in terms of the context, using something like this and how you can easily incorporate it and build it out, and as easy as that. And the best part too is that you can build multiple agents, not just this one. Think of building a market intelligence automation where you can create an agent that's going to monitor competitors' listings, price changes, and market trends. Get alerts when the properties are, let's say, in the farm area of the market, automatic compare market analysis for your listing. Especially with being able to have an integration on Zillow, the ChatGPT platform. I mean, this is a game changer. Imagine having all your apps integrated in one platform like ChatGPT, being able to ask simple prompt, be able to create systematic systems like this, especially for your real estate business. Client communication resolution, let's say, that can send personalized market updates to your Spear, automatically follow up with that feel completely human, 24/7 client support that never misses a question. At the end of the day, I can go on and on within these solutions, but the hard truth is that here's what's going to happen within the next 12 months, especially with this technology advancing as than we could possibly imagine. My market predictions are that 9/10 split. So 90% of agents will ignore or think it doesn't apply to them. I know that a lot of agents are using ChatGPT. They're using it in terms of writing emails, listing presentations, do follow-ups, etc., etc. But they're not being able to utilize it in a way where they can ChatGPT outside its box and utilize it in a lot of different ways in terms of their business and systemizing their operations audibly without them having to touch it. So the 10% that will use AI automation, honestly, guess which group will capture more of the market? What I'm saying this is that having a website used to be optional, but then it became essential. AI is following this same path at a much faster rate. So 12 months not having an AI system will be like having and that's pretty much the experience economy shift. So clients won't choose agents based on their experience anymore. In some use cases, they'll choose based on responsiveness, effectiveness, and results. So a 25-year-old agent with AI would be a 25-year-old veteran with that. I can kind of relate to this in that, this reminds me of when I was kind of starting building out AI for realtors, and everyone said it was a nice have. Real estate is about relationships, which it is at the end of the day. But now 6 months later, those same agents are now begging me to build these systems for them because they're losing deals to faster competitors. And the name of the game in terms of speedy is literally, like I said, beat to lead is everything. So if you're serious about staying competitive, here's what you need to do exactly right now. Completely just audit your system. So how long does it take for you to respond to leads? How many follow-ups do you miss each week? That's looking through your CRM data. How much time do you spend on admin tasks? Whether you have a transaction coordinator or you had a VA or a staff on your team. But even ask them, like, how long are they spending on doing any sort of manual task that can be pretty much automated in this case instead of being repeated, so they can do the most valuable things. So everyone is operating at an efficient. So start with one automation. You don't complicate anything in terms of all these new tools be built out. They'll try to automate everything at once. Trust me, in my experience, I've done that before, and that just creates a lot more complexity than it really needs to be. So pick your biggest time and automate first, whether it's like a lead response, appointment scheduling, or follow-up sequences, and get help before you need it. So the agents who wait until losing deals will pay 10 times more. The smart ones who are building their AI managed now, while it's still early, this will be the one who wins at the end of the day. Look, I've been building this system for leads to agents for the past 2 years, and I see what works and what doesn't, and what's coming next, honestly. So if you want to be in the top 10% who dominates instead of them who gets dominated, click the link below to book a strategy with me or my team, and we'll be able to go in and strategize your business, be your growth AI partner, along with also being your marketing again for you, and be able to go in and have a good conversation and see where we can incorporate it into your real estate business, where it needed the most, and how we can actually help you go through this process. If not, that's all good. You can also check out the link below if you're a realtor wanting to get deals closed this year. There's a step-by-step strategy guide on that video they can simply watch and go through on how you can do that for yourself as well too. So until then, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for your time and take care.